won't stop, won't stop.
A beautiful night for soccer from Tacoma, Washington, as Tacoma Defiance hosts St. Louis CITY2. Match week 7 fully underway in MLS Next Pro. Matt Peterson with you. Great to be here for this good one in the Western Conference. Tacoma Defiance managing 2 competitions. Will host Portland Timbers in the next round of the U.S. Open Cup in a few weeks, and trying to keep their eyes focused on MLS Next Pro as they host St. Louis CITY2, which is playing its first game in 13 days. As we look at the starting lineup for Tacoma Defiance, under Hervé DSA, hired in February after time with Montreal, Orlando City, and others. For Tacoma, we see this lineup. Osaze, the leading goal scorer with 4 on the season. He scored twice last week for Tacoma. It's a win against Sporting Kansas City. One question tonight for St. Louis CITY2, where would the goals come from? Among the starting 11 tonight, 2 goals this season, one for the center back and captain Gabriel McKenna, the other from Brendan McSorley. And Omakai Joyner with the first team this weekend. He scored twice. The captain's talking through things. Sidney Brunel, captain and defensive midfielder, exchanging pleasantries there with Gabriel McKenna, the center back. Sergei Ceylon is our assistant alongside Miles Crumley. We'll see if the layoff helps or hurts St. Louis CITY2. First game of 13 days, they went to Ventura County, lost 3-1. Second straight game, they lost a man to a red card. Tacoma won midweek. A 4-1 scoreline, another brace from Osaze Di Rosario. And Tacoma can score goals. 4 its last time out, 2 in the Open Cup, and 2 its last defeat at LAFC 2. Multiple goals in every game this season for Tacoma Defiance.
Defiance fans, we need to hear every single one of you for the next 90 minutes. Get on your feet, raise your swords high in the air, and wave those flags out. It's time to be Defiant.
Tacoma, the most goals in the Western Conference with 16, 2 more than Vancouver. And now the goal is to climb the table, entering this game. Seventh place on 9 points. St. Louis City, a good start to the season. 11 points. They've done it defensively. Just 4 goals conceded by St. Louis CITY2. They've scored 7 times. And they've won twice away from home, looking for a 3rd road win this evening. Here we go from Tacoma. St. Louis City is in white, Tacoma is in black, first meeting of the season. Here's Afeki Lucas as our referee tonight. And corner kick is earned right off the bat. A good start for St. Louis City. Mateo Kidd will take this corner kick. No goals, 1 assist so far. 5 appearances. Tonight's his 3rd start. Here it comes from Kidd. Towards the front post, a little scrum. And now cleared. Good defending there from Snyder Brunel, the captain for Tacoma. A throw in for Mateo Kidd. He's from St. Louis. He last played for Chicago Fire too. Turned 27 in March. A regular this season for St. Louis City 2. Space on the left side for Tacoma Defiance. Trevion Sousa, the left wing back. Daniel Robles did very well. Sousa to the back post, hangs in the air a long time, and Colin Welsh makes the claim. It's his 4th start. He has 2 clean sheets. He has only conceded 3 goals in his 4 games. He is a product of Western Michigan University. Grew up in Overland Park, Kansas, a Kansas City suburb. He's now playing for a rival in St. Louis City 2. That's a deep throw in. You can hear the coaching staff for St. Louis City 2 asking their team to squeeze and put pressure on this throw in. Low cross, top of the area. Good step that time. Snyder Brunel, the captain. Space. With Sousa. And that's into the hands of Colin Welsh. Welsh turned 22 2 weeks ago, 6'2" goalkeeper. We'll see how high Tacoma likes to press. They're so good at home. Over 300 days since their last home defeat. They know the turf, they know the dimensions, they expect to win at home. And as Hervé Diesse told me today, they love sleeping in their own beds. But St. Louis City 2 is good on their travels. 2 road wins and 3 road games this season. Stuart Hawkins out of the back for Tacoma Defiance. Out of the Sounders Academy, part of the 06 group. Still only 18 years of age. Long switch here. Kansas City break. Run down by Peter Kingston. Kingston's from Tukwila, Washington, played at UW. Good build up here from this confident team. Tacoma leads the conference in goals scored. Kingston. Robles tried that final ball. It's easily claimed by Colin Welsh. Now Welsh will walk it out. Nice build up here for City 2. Shot blocked. Gaskeline drafted by the first team in the MLS Super Draft this year. He and Welsh have been regulars. And flicked header here. Good sportsmanship on the far side. Sebastian Gomez held back to his feet. Tacoma will try and build. Jacob Castro, its goalkeeper. Confident possession. Castro is a first-team player out of San Diego State. Here's a break. Di Rosario back to his left. He slips as he tried to strike. No contact play on. Kingston. Stuart Hawkins, first-team player, joins the second team for tonight's game. He's another homegrown player out of the Sounders Academy. This is good here from Tacoma. Low cross, and it's in the back of the net. It's an own goal. Good pressure up the right side. The cross came from Yusuke Nome. It's into the back of the net from a St. Louis City 2 defender, and the leading scoring team in the Western Conference have a goal inside 8 minutes tonight. Watch this build-up. It's Yusuke Nome. Now the Japanese attacker, low delivery. And a frustrating moment for this young St. Louis City team. Away from home and now down a goal.
That's a Defiance goal! That was an over forced by Yusuke Nome.
Now the own goal is charged to Jaziel Orozco, the center back in his 7th consecutive start. And there's a smashing hit well wide, but the offside flag was up. Jaziel, his reaction told the story, so disappointed he could not clear that cross. Jaziel Orozco from Juarez, Mexico, played for Real Monarchs. We'll see what response St. Louis City 2 now has. Here is Orozco on the ball now. No, free kick is won. Kingston commits the foul. Tyson Pierce, the right wing back, getting involved. All the way back to Colin Welsh. MLS Next Pro goalkeeper of the month for the month of March. His first pro season at Western Michigan after time at Memphis. Excellent switch. That's wonderfully done there from Jaskalainen. Here come the visitors. Nice run in the box. The shot was blocked. Great defending. Perfect timing on the run there for Cameron Seeley, the left wing back who has started every game this season for St. Louis City 2. Watch as Seeley joins. 43 and wide. Perfect timing and a really good block. Coming across the back was Kaito Yamada. Good timing from the center back on his challenge. That's good play both ways. Good timing of the run, excellent center back play to snuff out the chance. An own goal for Haziel Orozco, the difference so far in this one. Tyson Pierce. Pierce out of the St. Louis City Academies from St. Charles, Missouri. That's beautiful here from St. Louis City 2. Back heels, flicks and tricks. Askelainen committed the foul. Talking to here. See if Askelainen escapes a booking. Tacoma looking for a second, bent ball to the back post, well covered up there by Colin Welsh. It's a nice switch. Askelainen trying to run the channel. Shaky giveaway there from Castro. St. Louis City 2 unable to capitalize. It was Seth Antwi with the chance. Antwi's from Ghana, played at High Point University. 25-year-olds. And started every game this season. He was on the ball there. He is in the middle of the screen. Trying to negate the pass out to the top of the area. It still goes there nonetheless. Antwi is in and it's cleared. Shaky decision from Jacob Castro. He saw Antwi on his back. He still tried to play his center back under pressure. Very risky there from Jacob Castro, the Tacoma goalkeeper. St. Louis City 2, a quality build-up up the left side. Good sliding challenge, still alive, and finally out towards the corner. Mateo Kidd was joining. Antwi helps it on. Askelainen, wide right. Pierce crossing top of the area, and it's cleared. Antwi. Delivered and cleared. Good work again from Kaito Yamada. Shoulder challenges in midfield. Free kick is given. This portion of the match is brought to you by your locally owned and operated McDonald's. Download the McDonald's app today, and when the Sounders win, you win a free McChicken the following day with minimum $2 purchase, only in the app. Sousa. Kingston across the back with Hawkins. Yamada. Antwi. And you see the captain there. Gabriel McKinney asking his team to calm down and slow down as it builds. McKinney towards the corner. And a slice out for a Tacoma Defiance throw-in. Own goal in the 8th minute off the foot of Haziel Orozco of St. Louis City 2, producing Tacoma's early lead. Good switch. It's on here for St. Louis City. Well defended though. That was Mateo Kidd with the switch. And a good catch at the back by Jacob Castro. Kick on tweet as well. Foul by Peter Kingston. Trying to probe and find that corner, a bit too heavy. Goal kick coming. Had a great chat this week with Hervé TSA. Really interesting coach, just really fun to talk to, really appreciates his position. He loves learning from other coaches across the globe, whether at the higher levels or the lower levels, the name brands, the not household names, he will learn from them all. He's got this team scoring a lot of goals. Fifth head coach in Tacoma Defiance, Sounders 2 history. Second season in charge for DSA. Came over, appointed by Craig Weibel, Sounders FC GM and Chief Soccer Officer. Hired at age 35. Started as a youth coach with New York Red Bulls, the Regional Development School, 10 years ago. Corner kick here for St. Louis City 2, into a crowd, punched away by Castro. Second phase of this set piece. It's headed towards goal, but picked up by Castro. Castro, good size, 6'4". 25-year-old goalkeeper from Tacoma, played at San Diego State. First team Sounders player getting experience here in MLS NEXT Pro. Kingston through midfield. Snyder Brunel, the captain. Brunel, another Sounders Academy product. He came from Kirkland, Washington, part of the 07 group. He just turned 18 a month ago. Kingston. Sukanome. Further wide right. Shifting back and forth. Nearly keeping it in play. Excellent effort from Brunel. Free kick is given. It was not a goal kick, it's a free kick. Midway through this first half. This portion of the match is brought to you by Providence Swedish, official healthcare partner of Seattle Sounders FC. Matt Peterson with you. Starfire Stadium. Tacoma Defiance leading St. Louis City 1-0. Own goal to the center back, Jaziel Orozco. Came in the 8th minute to give Tacoma the lead. This is beautiful here from St. Louis City. They break and through up this right side. They're crossed to the back post, chest down, back to his left foot. No shooting angle there for Brendan McSorley. And it's out to Di Rosario. Back middle, Antwi flips it to the back post, headed central, and it's cleared. The offside flag was up. More stout defending from the Japanese center back, Kaito Yamada. Castro will build. Closest option there in the middle, Peter Kingston. He's out wide to Yamada. Kingston. Away from Antwi. Hawkins. And the pressure effective here from St. Louis City too. Juan Cousin, formerly with Sporting Kansas City. He gets his second start, 4th appearance this season for St. Louis City too. A lot of touches for Tyson Pierce in this first half. He returns it to the left side. Mateo Kidd. Inside for Caden Glover. That's all the way through into the hands of Jacob Castro. They build here with Castro. Brunel, the captain, will build out of the back. Sounders Academy product, part of the 07 group. This is clipped towards the corner. Good defending, but it's given away nearly. Back to the foot of Cousin. Juan Cousin from Carbondale, Illinois. 26-year-old veteran of MLS NEXT Pro. It's a long diagonal and a good one. Handball to call. Stout defending at the back from Gallatin Sandus. Sanders is a current academy player with the Sounders. Turnover here. Di Rosario driving forward. His shot is blocked. It's fallen to Sousa. Nice interplay here. It's on for Tacoma. Driven cross. Knocked down and cleared. Sukunome arriving at the perfect time, but his shot was blocked. Wonderful, crafty buildup from Tacoma Defiance. Long diagonal switch. Some pressure. It's still in play. Halfway cleared. Yamada nods away, and it's back all the way to Jacob Castro. Southside. Clever balance from Brunel. This is wonderfully built up. Full head of steam from Gomez. He has it in the corner. Sebastian Gomez. Back to his right near the corner. Now he's slaloming to his left. Sukunome. Good work to earn a corner kick. Yu Sukunome has been electric. Sukunome and Di Rosario, the two leading attackers this season.
Shane McDougal. Steve, visitor 10, you left your
Sukunome from Saitama, Japan. He's 24.
Shane McDougal, head to the tent to pick up your debit card.
Short corner kick. Back for Robles. Galatin Sandnes. Sousa, beautiful delivery. It's headed wide. Free header, Sebastian Gomez, but he could not test the goalkeeper, Colin Welsh. Here's another look. This is wonderful. You don't want Sousa to have this much time on that delivery. Gomez found his spot between two defenders. Gomez part of the 06 group. Gomez, a Sounders Academy product. Turn 19 next month. There's a direct ball. Di Rosario's in an offside position. This portion of the match is brought to you by the Puyallup Tribe of Indians, a tribe known for being generous and welcoming to all people. Mateo Kidd. Roscoe and McKenna under no pressure. Antwi. Back for Colin Welsh. Second ball won by St. Louis City by Cousin's pass, too far in front of Tyson Pierce. St. Louis City has outshot Tacoma 4-3. 2 on edge and corner kicks. Good scrap in midfield from both teams. Sousa trying to chest it forward. He's called for a handball. Josefeki Lucas, our referee tonight. No pressure at the back here for Haziel Orozco. Nice forward run here. Tyson Pierce. Pierce trying to spin around on the edge of the box. Too many black shirts to contend with. A deep throw incoming. The full slate of games this weekend. Toronto FC2 beat Chicago Fire FC2 at home 2-0 from York Lions Stadium on Friday nights. This is the third match of this Saturday. Revolution beat New York City 2-1 at home. Crown Legacy went on the road and beat Carolina Core 2-1. Now 8 more games tomorrow across MLS NEXT Pro. DSA, very complimentary of St. Louis City. Said, I really respect the club. They took an academy coach and promoted him, and David Critchley. He said, even though I didn't come from here, I respect that. He came from Montreal. It's academy, and came over, was an assistant there, and then came to Seattle. Sousa. Hervé DSA complimenting his counterpart on David Critchley, said they've encompassed many different styles this season. Otley's whipped in cross is cleared. DSA said they started out with a direct style. Now they have a box midfield and they play through you like Brighton does over in England. Says no one plays better with the box midfield than St. Louis City 2. Their head coach David Critchley, that's fine praise from Hervé DSA. Fabian Herzler, the man in charge of Brighton Hove Albion. 31-year-old head coach. German making waves and leading examples for men like David Critchley in the box midfield. A deep throw in far side. Hervé DSA said, I like when other coaches do things I like, admire. We all try to learn. I can learn from my counterparts in this league. Here comes Tacoma Defiance, a step over there. Block cross, back to his left. He clips it towards the middle. Nobody there. Another resolute run from Sebastian Gomez. Track train passing through on the west coast. Route to Seattle. Where are the goals in tonight's team for St. Louis City? That is one wonder. They look for one here. Brendan McSorley. This is good. Back to the left. Now his right. Shot was blocked. It came off the foot of Caden Glover. Antwi, wide right. Tyson Pierce clipping it to the back post. It's knocked down. Shouts for a penalty waved off, and it's fully cleared. We talked about it to start this game. Just 2 goals on the field for St. Louis City. One's from a center back, McKenna, the other from Brendan McSorley. Nobody else in the lineup have scored in this young MLS Next Pro season. Clip towards the corner. Nice work here from Seeley. He crosses it. More excellent defending there from Kaito Yamada, the Japanese center back for Tacoma. Clearance out to midfield. Mateo Kidd pushing forward. Advantage is played for St. Louis City. Again, it's Tyson Pierce against Sousa. Driven past the far post. A disappointing delivery in the end from Pierce. Castro builds out of the back with Kaito Yamada. Excellent break of the press here by Tacoma. Wide left here. And Travian Sousa. Sousa's cross tipped away by Welsh. It's top of the box. The shot is blocked. Spinning back in the area. Sukanome. Sukanome went down easily. He was fouled. That's a free kick. And a yellow card. Persistent infringement, it seems. Charged upon the first-year pro, Emil Jaskalainen. Now this was the chance. It ended with Sukanome just waiting for the pressure from Jaskalainen. He just pushed him over for a yellow card. Quick restart. Tacoma trying to build up this left side with Sousa. Good positioning from Tyson Pierce. A little jersey tug. Advantage is played. St. Louis City trying to find the tying goal. There's a good push forward from Juan Kuzain. Retroactive yellow card might be coming for Tacoma Defiance. Back for McKenna, the captain. Nice entry ball. Jaskalainen's ball. One back by Robles. Yu Sukanome. That's beautiful from Tacoma. In and out. But the final pass may be just a touch heavy. Jaziel Orozco now. Into the feet of Mateo Kidd. Sixth appearance, third start for Kidd, who has no goals, 1 assist. Kidd grew up in St. Louis. 3 goals, 2 assists at 12 appearances last year for St. Louis City 2. Booming headed clearance from Stuart Hawkins. Southside. Di Rosario tries to slip it through. St. Louis City 2 able to clear. Yamada pushing forward for the first time tonight. The center back for Tacoma, skillful on the ball. Low cross, easily claimed by Colin Welsh. More space here for Tyson Pierce. Long diagonal switch. Possibilities here for St. Louis City 2, but well defended again. Ascalani was in the channel trying to play facilitator. Tacoma back in good numbers, protecting the 1-0 lead from the 8th minute own goal. The pass intended for Antwi is behind him, and a throw in for Tacoma. Ascalani wide left. Off the shoulder unexpectedly from Southside. Robles runs out of room. Approaching first half stoppage time from Tacoma. Own goal to the St. Louis City center back, Jaziel Orozco, the difference in this one.
The fourth official signaled there will be a minimum of 1 minute.
A minimum of 1 minute of first half stoppage time here. Good spin. Cross comes in, another confident clearance from Kaito Yamada. First meeting of the season, it's been very even between Tacoma and St. Louis City 2. Castro will take his time. Ascalani applies some pressure. St. Louis City has 5 shots. Tacoma has 4. All 5 shots from the penalty area from the visitors, but they have not found the back of the net. And there's the halftime whistle. Tacoma applied pressure. In the end, Jaziel Orozco's 8th minute own goal The difference so far, Tacoma. Most goals in the Western Conference this season. One is enough for a 1-0 halftime lead here tonight. Our halftime score, Tacoma Defiance 1, St. Louis City 0. Let's look back at the MLS Next Pro goal of the week. New York Red Bull 2 midfielder Ibrahim Kasule, last week's winner. Now watch after this corner kick. The Ugandan international settles it and smashes it far upper corner. Beautiful rockets for the Ugandan. That made it 3-1. They won the game 3-2. Red Bulls 2 sat atop the Northeast Division standings with 10 points following this result. Look at this again. The goal of the week in MLS Next Pro. Ibrahim Kasule. No doubt about it. And he celebrates in the corner with his teammates. We've got highlights from earlier this week, a player profile, and more as halftime continues.
Action.
Should be a fun season of MLS Next Pro. Oh my! Pedrinho wins it!
Welcome back. It's time for a player feature. Let's get to know Chattanooga forward Jesus Ibarra.
Ibarra from Garcia. Still Ibarra! Oh my goodness me! It's a tremendous finish! Jesus Ibarra with a trivela of epic proportions.
Fans called it the best goal of the 2024 season. In a poll on MLS Next Pro's X account, Jesus Ibarra called it the best goal he scored as a professional. So, what was going through his mind at that time?
I remember warming up like the whole halftime and them saying like, you're coming off in the 45th minute, so I come on, I'm ready, I'm excited. I've been injured for a bit of time now. One of the first balls that I got, it was from Lucho, and I get it on the wing, and it's a quick counter, and I'm driving at the defender, and I like just shimmy to both sides, and I see that inside is the right side, and I didn't want to shoot it with my left, so I shot it with my outside of my foot, and I mean, it went right in the corner, but like definitely blanked out. I heard everyone screaming, everyone running after me, so it was a great feeling.
Ibarra had a brace that day, kicking off a season that would see him finish with 7 goals, tied for second on Chattanooga FC.
We were all just on the same page. That left side, I was with Milo playing most of the season, and I really think we got a good understanding of each other, built some chemistry over the season, and yeah, just getting the ball a lot to my feet and just able to create chances for other people or for myself, and feel like dynamic was worked a lot last year.
I mean, his unpredictable, exciting attacking is huge. That's what we want. His ability, we saw that last season when we missed him through injury. The team's attacking form dipped a little bit, so that creativeness that he brings is constant threat to score or assist. That's huge for us.
I just want to stay healthy this year and get more game time, but I definitely want to work on getting more assists.
Him attacking and being just Jesus is what makes us part of who we want to be. So having players like Jesus that add to it and contribute to it is huge.
If I got it, then I bought it. Take a bite, 'cause I want it. And I know I got the taste for the cake, and I take what I make and I flaunt it, flaunt it. Got diamonds on my necklace, I live how I like, so it looks it's getting reckless. I'm feeling myself and you can't break my vibe. I'm feeling myself and you can't break my vibe. You can't break my vibe. You can't break my vibe.
Action.
Should be a fun season of MLS Next Pro. Oh my! Pedrinho wins it!
If I got it, then I bought it. Take a bite, 'cause I want it. And I know I got the taste for the cake, and I take what I make and I flaunt it, flaunt it. Got diamonds on my necklace, I live how I like, so it looks it's getting reckless. I'm feeling myself and you can't break my vibe. I'm feeling myself and you can't break my vibe. You can't break my vibe. You can't break my vibe.
Starfire Sports Complex, Tukwila, Washington. Tacoma Defiance got an own goal in the 8th minute, and they lead this game 1-0. Matt Peterson back with you. A busy week 7 in MLS Next Pro, a full slate of games tomorrow. Across the division, FC Cincinnati hosts Atlanta tomorrow afternoon from NKU Soccer Stadium. Then Colorado Rapids 2, a bounce-back campaign for them, hosting Sporting KC2. The Columbus Crew welcomes Chattanooga tomorrow. Austin visits Houston Dynamo. The first teams played tonight, and Houston Dynamo won 2-0. Highlights and stats are next, but first let's meet new Chattanooga FC manager Chris Nugent.
Chattanooga FC didn't have to look far to fill its head coaching vacancy for the 2025 season, promoting Chris Nugent, who'd been an assistant coach for the last 3 seasons and served as interim head coach in the last 2 games of 2024. As a former academy director, technical director, and performance analyst, Nugent brings a great deal of soccer knowledge to his role, not just on the pitch, but in the world of analytics.
We use evidence every day in life that we maybe don't realize it, with speed limits and like your diet, so why would we not use it to try and be a little bit more successful in other areas as well? So I was fortunate to be around some other coaches that were big into the evidence-based coaching and encourage my kind of curiosity and passion for it. So seeing, I think that showed how much I realized I didn't know. That maybe encouraged me to look a little bit deeper to find more information, find more data, find more evidence of how I can be successful in whatever role that I'm in. Sports are never just black and white, so how that helps us get a little bit better at something, as well as taking into the context of, well, what's going on and where are we now and what other scenarios will we face with it. So it's a factor, and I think it's been It's been successful throughout my career to use that and kind of fall back on it and allow that to influence some of the things we want to do here.
A native of England, Nugent became a U.S. citizen at a ceremony in Chattanooga in 2023, a moment that strengthened his connection to the team and the community.
I chose to be an American. I love it. I'm fortunate enough that I got to do it in Chattanooga as the city where I walked in one country, nationality and came out as American. I think that of leaving, coming, finding a new home, that's what Chattanooga is about as well. When you talk to people there, there's a lot of people that have come into the city or their family have come into the city and now it's their home. They live there, they have houses there, so I think that similarities is probably part of it. But Chattanooga has been a home since I got there. I felt connected to it, I think the people, and I mean, why would you not want to be part of a community when you can?
And that mindset applies to his vision for CFC.
I think continuing to grow, representing the city well. I think the city's continuing to grow and attract more eyes to it and more people, and I think that's the same with the club. Us being good stewards of the game and using soccer to grow Chattanooga, grow people, grow everything in it. We are so much more than just that team on the field. We're a club in the community, and you see that when you're out and about. It's not just the game day or that 90 minutes on a weekend when we play. It's referenced through how we are in the community, the after-school programs, the clinics, the youth club, the academy, the foundation. All of that is part of who we are. The Chattahooligans, the overall fan base. There's an identity of Chattanooga FC in the city. We are a club and a community, and I think that definitely helps us, knowing that we've got that fan base, that people care, that people support us on and off the field. That's a huge plus for us.
Action.
If I got it, then I bought it. Take a bite, cause I want it. And I know I got the taste for the cake. And I take what I make and I flaunt it, flaunt it. Got diamonds on my necklace. I live how I like. So looks is getting reckless. I'm feeling myself and you can't break my vibe. I'm feeling myself and you can't break my vibe. You can't break my vibe. You can't break my vibe.
Welcome back, Starfire Sports Complex. Tacoma, Washington. Tacoma Defiance leads 1-0 over St. Louis City 2. Let's look at some highlights from this one. Our first meeting of the season between two of the best in the Western Conference. Good build-up here from the home side, Tacoma, who lead the Western Conference in goals scored. Now watch this build. A peek over the shoulder, a smash cross from Yu Sukanome, and an own goal, unfortunately, from Haziel Orozco. 8th minute own goal. That's the difference so far. Sukanome has been a danger man all season for Hervé, the SA side. More pressure applied by Tacoma Defiance. Sousa clipping this in. Strong header, but wide. Off the head of Sebastian Gomez. Those are your first half highlights.
All right, fans, let's get ready for the kickoff of the second half. Get up and get loud. Supporting your boys on the pitch, let's go Defiance!
And what will David Critchley's side have as a response? Promoted to head coach of CITY2. Prior to that, was head coach of the club's most elite academy team. The club wanted to reflect its commitment to developing not just players, but coaching talent as well. Critchley, one of the first hires for the St. Louis City Academy 4 years ago. Coached the U16 team in 2022, the U17s the next year. Coach Makai Joyner, Kaden Glover, Tyson Pierce. Entering the season, Critchley head coach 14 academy players who would make their debuts for CITY2, and 26 others who would progress to receive college scholarships. We talked about Critchley and his influences. We talked about Jurgen Klopp. He's a Liverpool, England native. Moved to the U.S. in 2009 to play college soccer at Oklahoma Wesleyan University. Joined the coaching staff there. Before time with Tulsa Soccer Club, Northeast Oklahoma Football Club, and Lou Fu's Athletic. The big clubs in St. Louis. Georgie Manungu has just entered the game for Hervé Diesse and Tacoma Defiance. Here we go in the second half. Tacoma is in black, St. Louis City is in white. Some high pressure here from St. Louis City. Physicality there from Mateo Kidd, and the referee says play on.
Leading the match, midfielder number 34, Danny Reyes. Entering point is number
Long range shot is off the mark. Georgie Manungu, Sounders first team player, time with the Ivory Coast U20 national team, just 22 years of age. Manungu came on for Daniel Robles. This is the second appearance with Tacoma for Georgie Manungu. Sukanome. Manungu. Electric pace, slips the pass through, clip to the back post, it hangs in the air a long time, it's headed wide. Quality build up. Final ball was from the captain, Snyder Brunel. Watch the pace of Manungu, shifty right and left, and a train dive for that pass. The skipper, Snyder Brunel. Manungu will apply pressure here. This is beautiful from Tacoma up the left side. Sebastian Gomez, final ball's not there, but some really good attack from Tacoma. Speaking with Hervé Diaz this week about his coaching influences. He says he is a product of a lot of a belief from a lot of different people in the game. Started from the very bottom, coaching 15 years ago. At one point he was told he had the ability to lead young men. He's doing just that now with Tacoma. That's a good first touch. Smashing cross, it's headed over the bar by Jääskeläinen. One of the better attacking moves of the night for CITY2. There's Brendan McSorley. He's on the ball here. Here's McSorley, first time cross, and it's Jääskeläinen heading over. Jääskeläinen, the Finnish forward, first-year pro, drafted by St. Louis this season. Hervé Diaz told me many times he'll call a coach after a game. He said recently Chicago Fire, their U15s, they beat PSG. He knew a parent on the team. He called the coach to ask about how they did it. Watch AZ Alkmaar U19 play Barcelona. This week they lost 1-0. He's trying to get in touch with one of those coaches to ask about that performance. Very open to feedback from other coaches, other academy coaches, even those below him in the coaching ranks. There's a cross from the right. It is headed. What a save! Somehow kept out. Full stretch from Jacob Castro, who just robbed Emil Jääskeläinen. That seemed bound from the bottom corner until Castro made this save. St. Louis CITY2 knocking on the door again. That's a wonderful header. Not much more Jääskeläinen could do, but Castro full stretch to keep it 1-0 Tacoma. Best save of the night from Jacob Castro. Castro has experience on his side. Joined the academy 8 years ago, played for Sounders 2. Played college soccer with UW and San Diego State. Now in his third season with the Sounders first team. Advantages played. Tacoma will push with Sandnes. Georgie Manungu. Excellent defending there from Mateo Kidd. Free kick is won. Tacoma thought it was a dive. McSorley earns a free kick. Foul called on the captain, Snyder Burnell. Continuing that thought on Hervé Diaz, that Tacoma Defiance coach, his plans for the summer. He wants to study a few coaches over in Europe. Carlos Calderon with Valencia, former Marco Bielsa assistant. The flag is down for now. It's pulled back. That shot is over the bar. City 2 continue to threaten again. It's the Finnish forward, Emil Jaskalainen. Jaskalainen this time pulled it back. It was Caden Glover. Nearly hit the goal with the finishing touch. Could not keep it down. Hervé Diesse plans to see Carlos Calderon with Valencia, Unai Emery and Thomas Frank over at Brentford this offseason. Trips to Berlin and AZ Alkmaar. There's the press from City 2. More press here than we saw in the first half from the visitors. It's led to a turnover. One there by Seth Antwi. Kuzain forward, it's on here. Kept in play, clipped to the back post now. And cleared. Another good chance here for St. Louis City 2. Comes City 2. Driven cross was a bit rushed. Nobody there on the end of it. The foot of Brendan McSorley. Sounders FC is proud to partner with Regents Blue Shield, a health plan powering Washington's health and wellness for more than 100 years. It's Regents Blue Shields. Matt Peterson with you. Week 7 MLS Next Pro. First meeting of the season between Tacoma Defiance and St. Louis City 2. It's been a good one tonight. Own goal in the 8th minute off the foot of Jaziel Orozco. Delivered Tacoma the lead, but St. Louis City has been excellent since halftime, really applying pressure.
Substitution for your Defiance. Leading the match, number 53, Gallatin Sadness.
Gallatin Sadness departs.
Reed Baker Whiting.
Reed Baker Whiting, the Sounders homegrown, comes on. Baker Whiting, another Academy product. There's a big collision there in midfield. Baker Whiting still only 20. Signed his homegrown deal nearly 4 years ago. Clearance comes. It's his second appearance this season with Tacoma. Seattle currently playing Colorado away from home. A 1-1 scoreline. Daniel Musovski scored in the 45th minute. Colorado has a tying goal from Jordy Mihailovic. Good Western Conference clash there. That's a nice ball. Di Rosario back to his left. He scored again. 8 on the season. Osaze Di Rosario. 2 midweek and a Tacoma win. Open Cup heroics before that. He will not stop scoring goals. Truly one of his first touches of the night. Off the chest, a little back heel, and the Canadian with a clever finish. 8 goals in 5 games with Tacoma Defiance. for Osaze Di Rosario, and now a 2-0 lead for Tacoma.
Assisted by number 36, Yu
Sukanome with another assist. That's his 6th assist of the year. It was a beautiful delivery.
Scored by number 95, Osaze!
The league's leading scorer extends his goal-scoring talent aids. Tacoma has the 2 leading goal scorers in the league. Rosario now with 8, Sukanome with 5. A lot of 4 goal scorers across MLS Next Pro, tied for 3rd. Nice footwork here from Osaze Di Rosario, who nearly gets his 2nd in a matter of minutes. Had a great chat here about the difference for Di Rosario from last season to this. Very good detail from Hervé DSA. Di Rosario, 6 goals in 22 games last year, 13 starts. Not bad at all. He was scoring every other start. It's not a bad season, but he's taken it to a new level this season. 23 years of age. Seattle Sounders excited about his future with the first team. That's a well-weighted ball. Manungu is in, on his left, bending it just past the far post. Georgie Manungu so close to making it 3 for Tacoma Defiance. Look at the speed from Manungu. Native Ivory Coast is bursting forward. Halftime substitute nearly scoring. Another turnover. Here comes Tacoma. Slip ball wide. The cross comes in, deflected out for a corner kick. Here's the corner kick, and it's a 3rd goal. Strong header. Stuart Hawkins, the center back, rising high to win it. And now Tacoma does have 3. Watch the strength from Hawkins, just out-muscling his man. Tacoma starting to pour it on.
That's a Defiance goal! Goal number 39!
Stuart Hawkins, the first team player down on loan with Tacoma with the goal. First appearance this this season with Tacoma for Stuart Hawkins, and he has his goal. Look at that dribbling from Manungu, who's cut out. The sad part for St. Louis City 2, they were the more aggressive team the first 10 minutes or so of halftime, but now staring at a 3-0 deficit as the free kick is won here. Another change from Hervé DSA. Sebastian Gomez will depart.
With Defiance substitution,
Alongside Snyder Brunel.
is number 90, Sebastian Gomez.
And Tino Lopez
Antino Lopez.
comes on for Sebastian Gomez. Snyder Brunel will stay in this game. Free kick here. Sukanome rattles the goal frame. Yu Sukanome, the assist on one of the goals tonight. He comes so close here. Watch this hit from about 25 yards out, bending and glancing off the goal frame.
Number 46, Caden Glover. Entering was number 61, Ryan Dugan.
Tino Lopez played at Duke. He's 22. He grew up in Las Vegas. There he is on the ball with some pressure. He'll build out of the back. Here's the pace again on show. Georgie Manungu. Manungu leading the break. Options left and right. He goes left. And that cross off the mark. Reed Baker Whiting. This portion of the match is brought to you by the Western Washington Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places. I asked this week Hervé DSA about the growth from Di Rosario. A 6-goal scorer last season, up to 8 goals already this season. DSA said his overall attitude and approach to his possession has improved. For most of his life, he's had God-given natural talent, an athletic body. Last year, Di Rosario had to learn how to be a pro, what that really means. The SA used the expression, if you pull up your pants, you'll be an MLS player. Here comes Di Rosario again. He's on his left, he slips it through. And a good save. Welsh that time stands up to Georgie Manungu. Tacoma not content with 3 goals, trying to reward the fans with a 4th. Look at dejection there on the St. Louis City sideline with head coach David Critchley. Unsure on answers. Down 3. Just over 20 minutes left to play. Long switch. Here comes McSorley, slips it through, and that shot will not trouble Castro. Good timing of the run from Mateo Kidd, but not enough purchase on the shots. McSorley, 1 goal, 1 assist in 5 starts before tonight. Kidd arriving, still searching for his first goal this season. Referee letting them play. Georgie Manungu thought he was fouled. Jaskalainen. Dispossessed, a throw-in coming to St. Louis. Sealy for Mateo Kidd. Orozco, long switch. It's fallen into the hands of Jacob Castro. Don't forget Castro's save. It was still 1-0 when he denied Jaskalainen with a full stretch and a strong hand. Since that save, his team has scored twice more. Georgie Manungu right across the face of goal. Maybe a touch that time from Colin Welsh.
The 2 substitutions for the visiting team, St. Louis City 2. Leading the match is player number 91, Jaciel Orozco.
Jaciel Orozco will depart.
Is number 80, Brendan McSorley.
He is replaced by Ryan Betcher.
Ryan Beecher. And number 83, Lorenzo Cornelius.
Lorenzo Cornelius makes his City 2 debut in 2025. He replaces Brendan McSorley. And Cornelius and Betcher both come on. Here for City 2 in the 72nd minutes. This is Betcher's 6th appearance. He started 4 times. He has a goal and an assist. A debut. Lorenzo Cornelius wearing number 83. Castro trying to build out of the back. Castro cool in possession. Here comes the overlap. The goal kick is coming. Betcher came up in the Philadelphia Union Academy. Played for UMBC and UCLA. Second season now with CITY2. This portion of the match is brought to you by Umpqua Bank, the official banking partner of Seattle Sounders FC. Here's a direct ball. Good recovery speed. And Tino Lopez did well there. It seemed like Cornelius might be in behind, and Tino Lopez recovered. And that shot is past the far post. What a howler it was from outside the box, just past the stretch of Castro. Watch this strike. He teed it up and tried his luck. Not far off the mark. Gabriel McKenna, the captain and center back. Comes Cornelius. Double change coming here for David Critchley. Adida Armstrong replaces Juan Kuzain. And Emiliano Chavez will make his CITY2 debut in 2025. And he'll replace Seth Antwi.
Adida Armstrong and number 79, Emiliano Chavez.
Free kick. Frustration there for Mateo Kidd in CITY2. Beautiful build up here from Tacoma. It's on here once again, Munungu. He centers it and it's cleared. So close to that back post run from Osaze Di Rosario, who would have had his second of the night. Watch this build-up, just sensational. The line was too deep from CITY2. Munungu beats the offside trap, and the clearance saves a goal for CITY2, and the goal frame comes off its hinge. Referee makes sure it's back in its place. Short corner kick taken to Munungu. Back further with Brunel. Munungu in the corner. On his right, he's at the end line. He crosses, and it's headed high and wide. Tough ball to handle for Kaito Yamada, the Japanese center back. Kaito Yamada is on loan from Vissel Kobe in Japan. CITY2 not going quietly tonight. Watch on a second ball. Lorenzo Cornelius keeps it in play. He'll drive into the box. Back to his left. He's earned a corner kick. His cross was blocked by Antino Lopez. smash corner kick nearly leaves the other side of the penalty area. This ball is back in. No end product here for City 2. Again, only 2 goals were on the field to start this game. It's early in the season, but no proven goal scorers for City 2 in this young season available tonight. McKenna and McSorley, the only goal scorers. Very good between the boxes, City 2 have been, but that final touch not there. And the outside flag was up against Georgie Manungu. Lansing header outside the box. Clearance comes from Jacob Castro. Lorenzo Cornelius cuts in field. Taylor Kidd can't break through the Tacoma pressure. DSA talking about Di Rosario and his attitude and approach to his profession this year compared to last. It's nodded back into the hands of Castro. DSA said you can't just wake up in the morning and switch it on. Rosario, sometimes the Tacoma captain, that extra responsibility is held. DSA said Di Rosario comes to the coaching staff. He makes the staff work harder now. He asks for more. He's asking so many questions. DSA is confident that Di Rosario will be an MLS player like his dad. The great Dwayne Di Rosario. Offside flag is up. Now the key is finding the consistency. Di Rosario spends time in training with the first team. Cornelius to the end line on his left foot, centers it. Another sensational save. Jacob Castro, this time with the outstretched left leg. He has prevented 2 goals here in the second half. Watch this reaction from Jacob Castro. The cross is great from Cornelius. It's a well-timed run. Jaskalainen thought he would have scored again, but the left leg of Castro kept it out. Jaskalainen now wide left. Here comes Cornelius again on his debut. Back to his left. Cross is blocked and cleared. Oh, nice touch in traffic. Giorgio Manungu riding on a challenge. Manungu forward, still Manungu! He began that run in his own half. He takes it all the way into the attacking penalty area. And he has his first goal with Tacoma Defiance. well-deserved goal from Georgie Manungu. Watch where he gets this ball. A touch there, and he goes about 70 yards. Rides out this challenge from Ryan Betcher, and he goes into the stands to celebrate with the young girl. You score, you can do that.
That's another Defiance goal! Number 93, Georgie! Oh, yeah!
A yellow card is shown. A double change after Mateo Kidd just picked up a yellow card for City 2. Biram Joe just came on, replacing Travion Sosa. And Rafferty Petter has come on here for Yusuke Nome. Rafferty Petter is from Maidstone, England. Last played with the Queen's Park Rangers U21s. 23-year-olds. And the other change, the Senegalese defender, Biram Joe from Dakar, Senegal. Last played in Belgium with Liège 2.
Also leading the match.
He'll turn 22 in a few weeks. Good switch here. Cornelius has been dangerous. This header is saved. That look of dejection there from the Finnish forward, Emil Jääskeläinen, has had 3 chances, all saved by Jacob Castro in the second half. What a debut it's been off the bench. Lorenzo Cornelius, first appearance of the season. He's 83, he's on the ball here, and that cross was headed goalward by Jääskeläinen. Cornelius again has space. This cross is in the back of the net. It was coming for a long time for City 2, only so much Jacob Castro could do. Watch this, look how much space here. Tacoma all out of sorts. The substitute is completely unmarked. Lorenzo Cornelius walks it in the box. And the last touch was applied by Mateo Kidd. His first goal of the season. He's continued to work. And he's finally rewarded. His first goal of the season in his 6th appearance. St. Louis City 2 has a goal back. Kidd 3 goals, 2 assists. Last year he picks up his first goal of 2025 here.
Number 98, Mateo Kidd.
Dita Armstrong, some of his first touches. Second half substitute for City 2. Armstrong from North Carolina. 21 in about a month's time. Had a brace last regular season in the finale. Yet to score in 5 appearances off the bench this year. Back for Castro. Mateo Kidd leaves it for Cornelius. Tyson Pierce through traffic. Back for the captain, Gabriel McKenna. A minimum of 3 minutes will be added on here at the end of the second half. Tacoma leading City 2 by a score of 4-1. Here's Mateo Kidd. He got the first goal. He's wide for Cornelius. Cornelius dancing on it, took too many touches. And it's into the hands of Castro. Tacoma is leading 4-1, but they've had no answer for this debutant, number 83, Lorenzo Cornelius, who's had all sorts of space up that left side for City 2. Long diagonal, just a touch. Manungu already has one tonight. He's pushed off the ball. Jaskalainen. Good hold-up play. Jaskalainen still looking for that first MLS Next Pro goal. He was close many times in the second half tonight. A bit unlucky, to be honest, that he didn't score. Great goalkeeping from Jacob Castro for Tacoma. There's a header. Here comes Castro. Betcher out of the back. Free kick is given. The first game in 13 days for City 2. Last time out, a 3-1 defeat. Second straight game. They ended the game with 10 players after a red card. Now staring at a third straight defeat following a 3-0 start to the season. Next up for City 2, a home game against Houston next Sunday. Houston plays Austin in MLS Next Pro action tomorrow night, and there's the full-time scoreline. It was dominant, particularly in the second half from Tacoma. 1 in the first half, 3 in the second half for Tacoma Defiance. And a deserved 4-1 win. And now time for our man of the match. Yu Sukunome, watch him build up this right side, force this own goal with his cross. And that made it 1-0 in the second half. He was one of the playmakers. Here's the settling touch. Here's the forward ball. And then entering the frame was Saze Di Rosario. Beautiful back heel, and he smashes it in for his 8th of the season. Full credit to Di Rosario, but our man of the match is Yu Sukunome. That will do it from Starfire. The team with the most goals in the Western Conference adds 4 more tonight. Tacoma Defiance is rolling, both in the Open Cup and in MLS Next Pro action. For our entire MLS Next Pro broadcast crew, I'm Matt Peterson saying so long from Starfire Sports Complex. Full-time score, Tacoma Defiance 4, CITY2 1. Don't forget, you can watch MLS Next Pro all season long at MLS Season Pass on Apple TV and MLSNextPro.com. Good night from Washington.
This copyrighted broadcast of Major League Soccer may not be retransmitted, reproduced, or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Major League Soccer.